welcome to Xinhua Live. I'm Liang with Xinhua News Agency. We are now at the 3rd China International Consumer Products Expo, or Hainan Expo, in Haikou, the capital city of South China's Hainan province. In accordance with the Expo's green and low-carbon hosting concepts, most of the companies and countries have chosen eco-friendly materials for building their pavilions and booths. Besides, green products and low-carbon solutions are the highlights of this year's Hainan Expo. Join me today. Let's find out. So I'm now at the booth of Raya China. Let's go and find out what kind of green products do they bring this year. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So first of all, can you give us a brief introduction about Raya China?
Yes, Raya actually is a brand coming from Italy, founded in 1916. Raya China is a part of a branch company in China.
Okay, so what kind of green products do you bring this year?
Yes, we have several different business model machine, and it's one of the mostly use a new technology we call the Raya Grand Prima Touch Screen machine. They use a different green system. And as you can see, you can show the Brahma and the Granda, and also especially we use the new technology, the heating system, which means compare with the traditional coffee machine. Mostly the traditional technology use the boiler for the heating system. We use a new technology, which means we can only use the 3 seconds. We can increase the water temperature from the 0 to 92. Compared to the traditional technology, which means each model we can save the 16% to 19% energy. That's for the Raya new technology. We are very, very proud of this.
So how does the normal coffee machine function? How does their heating system look like?
Well, let's say like this way. Traditional the coffee machine use the boiler system to heating the water temperature, usually like the car with the gas, and they always will need the gas to support the engine, which means when the water under the standard line, they cannot produce the coffee. But for our machine, most like electronic car, which means we keep the energy, we save the energy, we only use a very short time, we can increase the temperature. When we walking produce the coffee, people have the drink the beverage, that they will use the power. But if people do not use the machine, just stand by, they only show the lights, they will not use the whole system with the energy. It's a totally different way.
Oh, that's the reason why they can save almost half, no, over half.
Over half, exactly.
So what about the materials you use to create?
Yes, it's a good point. For our company products, we have the more than 91.7% products we use recycled material. And also for another 50% for the total products model, range model, we will up to the 50% that we can recycle that again, which means for the products material, all the stuff, spare parts for all the material, which means we can recycle again. Yes. And another very important system is from the 2015, the whole company production line for production the coffee machine. We use we named the 4 grain system, which means from the design, from the choose the material, from the production, from the logistic, from produce the beverage for the different type of taste the coffee drink. The whole system will be green. Yes.
So what kind of like I've heard that this is the first year that where China has been in the Hainan Expo. So what's your expectations for the Chinese market?
Well, yes, it's the first time we joined the Haikou Expo. It's very exciting. We actually have the big, we have a long-term strategy and a plan for the Chinese market. Ria has closely followed China for several years. There are impressive numbers on the one hand. On the other hand, China has one of the most dynamic tech scenes in the world, which opens the door for the cross-sector cooperation and disruptive solutions, which means we can deliver the different business model for different systems. We use the payment system, use the other business model in the automatically the vending industry.
So my next question is like, how does the great development of China contribute to your company's development?
Yes, this is also the good point. China's great development initiatives have created a great opportunity for business in various industries. Ria noted an increasing demand for energy effect and eco-friendly coffee machines. As China is an economy, the use of energy effect and eco-friendly products. Sustainability has been part of Ria's DNA. Actually, we have a really long-term strategy and plan in the China market. As you know, the future from the whole world economy, we have a long-term view, the future in China. Not just because the people's number, but also the consumer have a very, very high quality request from the machine, from the design, from the production, from the beverage quality. That's exactly the same goal with the Ria. That's why in the next 3 or 5 years, we'll put more investment on the China market. We have the more products, especially the new products in China market. And also we will develop the new business model in all the world. First, we will show in the China.
Okay, thank you for your introduction today.
Thank you.
And let's go and have more great products here at Hainan Expo. For those who have just joined us, we are now at the 3rd China International Consumer Products Expo, or Hainan Expo in Haikou. Themed Shared Open Opportunities Co-Create a Better Life, the 3rd CICPE has an exhibition area of 120,000 square meters, up 20% from the previous edition, where over 3,300 brands from 65 countries and regions will be displayed, including 147 brands from Italy, the guest country of honor. With a rising influence, the CICPE has provided a new platform for global goods and services to enter the Chinese markets and a channel for Chinese consumer products to the world. I'm now arriving at the Taishan Sports booth, and I've heard that they have one very smart slow product here. Let's go and talk to someone. Nice to meet you, Mr. Liu.
Nice to meet you.
Can you give me a brief introduction about your smart loan product?
Sure. Welcome to our green world. Like this grass, yeah, we made it ourselves. Yeah, I would like to introduce the negative iron artificial grass. This grass can release negative iron when we play or walk around it. Yeah, the negative iron level can reach the level of a forest or lake. You will feel fresh. Yeah, you know the negative iron can purify the air. Yeah, make it clean and fresh. And
So the number here is
the number here is it's 1025. Normally in the air the number is 25.
25.
Yeah.
But this one is 1025.
1025. So you will feel fresh. Yeah. And the negative iron can improve the lung function. Yeah. To make you live long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. But what makes this turf product so smart? Like, how can they produce this much iron, negative iron?
Actually, it's a secret, but I can introduce it roughly. We by adding the natural chemicals. Yeah. It can release when we play or play it. When we work on it, it can release negative iron.
Okay.
Yeah, by adding some. Yeah.
So, do you have any other green products here?
The green products are, I would like to see this one. It's a wholly recyclable turf. In this industry, most of the products are not wholly recyclable. But this one, we can recycle most of they only can recycle the yarn, but not the backing. But this one, we can make it recycle whole product to protect our environment.
So, what is this material?
This is made of polyethylene, and this is polypropylene. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's the reason why they can recycle.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've heard that this is the third time that Taishan Sports has been in the Hainan Expo. So why do you choose Hainan Expo?
Hainan Expo, Taishan Sports is a famous global brand. Yeah. Hainan Expo brings us to all over the world, to all the world market. Yeah. We through the Hainan Expo, many customers contact us.
Thank you for your informative introduction today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
From recyclable coffee machine to smart homes, in today's fun trip of Hainan Expo, we got to know many cool products highlighting the concept of green and low carbon. And also, we're glad to see that the green consumption has become a booming trend in the Chinese and global markets. And that's all for today's Xinhua Live. I'm Liang. See you next time.